What's up everyone, this is Tech, and iOS 12 was just released today, and night mode has finally been released, so today I'm going to go through how much better it is than it used to be. Let's get started. So the first way you can tell that night mode is actually like 90% functional on iOS 12 is just by the control center. The control center used to have a ton of weird contrast glitches and it's now fully functional. Same with the wallpaper settings in iOS. If you go and set a wallpaper, it would be the inverted color, but now it's the actual wallpaper that it displays, which is really cool. And even while setting your wallpaper, it's very fluent in animations. So this is really cool because on iOS 11 and all the iOS 11 betas, whenever you had smart invert colors on, that was the night mode alternative, but now it actually works. On iOS 11, the smart invert, also known as night mode, would be incredibly laggy across the UI, nothing was fluent, the software was very glitchy, and everything in Safari showed the wrong color. Whereas now on iOS 12, all that stuff has been fixed, the device is usable, the battery isn't draining, and animations are smooth. So this is something I've definitely been looking forward to. As you can see, all the colors match and are very consistent. Some of the apps do look slightly different though than what they usually would look like, but I guess that is just part of the smart invert color settings. Now messages looks pretty cool as well. You can see it's got that black background that I personally like. So overall, I'm very satisfied to see that Apple has actually worked on this. Stocks is an application that used to be very glitchy as well and would show a white background when Smart Invert was turned on, and now that has been fixed. So the only issue with iOS 12 I'd say now would be third-party apps, and third-party developers are already working on this. This is a third-party wallpaper app, and it already supports iOS 12 night mode. Now, something I thought was interesting was web clips. The images and icons work, but the background also changes to kind of like the inverted color. It's kind of weird, but what's really cool to see is YouTube has also been optimized for this. Now this is nothing new as far as YouTube and Twitter and other websites and platforms optimizing their night mode settings for iOS 12, but soon we're going to start seeing game developers do the same. I've already seen this in other apps and sometimes in certain elements of the apps. So for example, I was in Asphalt 8 and the whole game was not shown properly except for one screen, which I thought was really cool. So that means I guess Asphalt 8 is already working on a way to support the new night mode. So all in all, in conclusion, at the end of this video, night mode is probably 90% functional and usable throughout the system UI on iOS 12, and the only hindrance keeping it away from I guess being a full complete night mode would be the occasional here and there bug, which is very rare, but like the one you just saw with the calculator, and also third-party developers. This is the closest we've ever been to night mode on an iPhone before, and I'm so glad to be able to say that sentence. I'm just amazed at how much more usable the iPhone is. Anyways, that is about it for today. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update that night mode is basically fully working, and if you don't know how to do this, just go to Settings, General, Accessibilities, Display Accommodations, and then turn Smart Invert Colors on. So that should be a pretty easy thing to do if you don't know how to navigate it on your own device. But that's about it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, peace.